Hello everybody and welcome to Cement Gardens, where the Blue Bombers are taking on the White Sox here in MLB Backyard Baseball 97 on the PlayStation 5. I'm Sean, and today is some off-day content as we get set for some action here. We'll be back in MLB The Show tomorrow, but we're going to watch a game of baseball in Backyard Baseball 97 as Del Vecchio is the starting pitcher for the White Sox, and Vicky Kawaguchi takes a ball inside. Subscribe and ring the bell for more. Maybe started the game a little too early, if I'm being honest. We're trying to get into the action here. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 1-1. Tomorrow, what? Sean, please, stop. Tomorrow, Backyard Baseball 01 releases for Steam. So you might see some of that on sometime in the next week or so. Strike 2 as Vicky swings and misses at that one. That one has MLB players in it, so you'll be able to play as, I believe, 28 of the 31. Ball 3 fills the count up. The missing players are Griffey, Bonds, and I forget the third. As Angela gets the corner. Steerack 3 paints the edge. And Ahmed Khan comes up. I see Mikey, I see Reese, I see Lisa, who should be on the mound because she has pitched well. We've seen Lisa in every single game. Usually she is the pitcher. Ahmed Khan hits it. Stephanie, Mikey collide, but Stephanie comes down with the catch as we have, as Ray says, the nerd coming up. It's Dmitry Petrovich with 2 down here in the top of the first. Angela winds, fires, and a very late swing on a pitch that looked pretty borderline. 0-1. The wind and the fire coming at it with this. Came at it with the same pitch, just on opposite sides. A left hook and a right hook. Both of them near the top of the zone, and that is quickly 0-2 with the bad swings from Dimitri. She goes with the third pitch, and they were all hooks. And it was 3 swings, 3 strikes, 3 outs. Jorge Garcia, Reese Worthington, and Mikey Thomas for the Sox, and maybe one of the more disastrous. Oh God, Pablo's on that team. Billie Jean Blackwood. One of the more disastrous tops of the lineups you could have. Maria on the bump or mound as Garcia swings and misses. He's in left field today. Oh, Garcia puts a little onto it. Pablo misses it, and it's going all the way to the dumpster. Khan chases after it as the other players just stand and watch. Jorge's going for 2. He's going to hit second and run on to third. Billie Jean with a nice throw over to Ricky. Out. Okay, well, it was almost an exciting triple, except for it wasn't even close. It was just a, guaranteed double. As Reese steps up to the plate with 1 out, should be a runner in scoring position, but boy, is this game a mess. Maria winds, fires. Ooh, that was a ball. The camera angle in this game is a little rough. That's why you appreciate what MLB The Show does with it being a little flatter. Big swing and a miss for Reese, 1-1 with 1 gone in the bottom of the first. That is a strike. That looked right down the middle. That looked very hittable for Reese, but he just stood there and watched it go. 1-2 pitch coming. It's a big hook, swing, and a miss. He was too early on that one, and that'll be Maria's first strikeout of the day as Reese is out number 2. Mikey Thomas comes to the plate, sneezes.
I'm gonna get on base.
Okay. He's going to get on base, but he will run to another base and get out if he doesn't strike out. Maria winds and fires. Here comes the heater right down the middle. Looks like it was a little low for ball 1. Another wind and fire by Maria. Mikey puts a little swing onto it. Ricky's over at third. Fires to Keisha at first. It's a 1 hopper over to first. And that will do it for the first inning. Ricky is going to lead off inning number 2. Looks like Keisha Phillips is also on the the Bombers. Swing and a miss way late on that one. Angela, 2 strikeouts in the first inning and gets Ricky to swing on that. 0-1. Here comes pitch number 2. Swing and a miss yet again. Very open stance. Angela really seems to like that hook pitch. That is a ball. A little surprised it's a ball. Looked like it was going to come across the zone, but it did not. 1-2, the count on Ricky Johnson. That is a strike. Absolutely painted the corner. And that'll do it for Ricky out number 1. 3 strikeouts already for Angela as Billie Jean Blackwood steps to the plate. Billie Jean a little bit late on that one. A swing and a miss. Angela working those left hooks and those right hooks. Now the Brain Destroyer. It's a ball outside. Winds and fires. High for ball 2. Good eye for Billie Jean. She looks at a 2-1 count with 1 away. Pitch in. Oh, swung. Looks like it was over the top of it. Maybe a little early on that. 2-2 the count. That was a pretty hittable pitch. Angela's been painting corners throughout the early stages of this game, and ooh, that's a ball. See if she wants to. That's how she took care of Ricky. Went with that hook toward the outside and then came back in. Oh, Angela went right up. Oh, how'd she miss that? She went right down the pipe. Oh, Billie Jean's going for 2, even though she shouldn't. She's very slow. She's turning around. Lisa caught her in a rundown. Throws to Ernie. Tags her out. That's out number 2. Easy single. Angela threw the pitch down the middle. Good swing. Got a piece of contact on it. Angela missed it and should have just been a single, but instead, because of the nightmare running on this in this game, as Keisha, oh, Ernie might not be fast enough. He's not. Keisha, with 2 outs, drops a bunt to bring up Pablo and somehow manages to get to first base. Pablo Sanchez, the GOAT, steps to the plate with 2 outs. Angela fires wide, ball 1. I don't think Angela is particularly fast, so it makes sense why Ernie would come in to get that bunt and then try to get back to first base. It's really good. It's a really good offensive strategy for the Bombers in that situation. Pablo pops it up and it goes towards Stephanie and Angela. They hit each other and the ball drops. Pablo's heading to second. Reese comes in. Keisha's around third. Pablo's around second. Jorge throws to third, but Stephanie doesn't put the tag on Pablo, and it's 1-0 Bombers. I thought it was going to come down to, like, is he going to get tagged out before she crosses home plate? What a wild triple that was for Pablo. Jocinda gets this one in the air. Stephanie has a good look at it, but Angela comes over. Angela, you got to settle down. Stephanie's got it. You've run into her a couple of times, and that's why you're down 1-0.
You guys in the outfield better move fast.
But she can help herself out here with a good at-bat. Maria, 8 pitches in the first inning and a strikeout. Coming right down the middle. Ball low, I would guess. Maria winds and fire. Oh, my God. Angela did not have a shot at that. High for ball 2. So made that flamethrow pitch really count. Otherwise, she's been high and low. 2-1. As the pitch comes in, Angela. Ooh, that's a strike. 2-2. Oh, big swing and a miss, and Angela will take a seat.
That's gonna happen again.
Second strikeout on the day for Maria. That'll bring up Annie Frazier.
Come on, pitcher, push me up.
See if she can do anything to get this White Sox team on the board. Just looked at a pitch. Strike one. Way too early for strike two. And this Sox lineup not looking good. They do have Stephanie Morgan. Oh, Annie puts a little tossed salad and scrambled eggs on that one, but it's right to Keisha, who steps on first, and it's an out. Dante Robinson to the plate.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, didn't get his classic line, bring on the meat. That's a ball way inside. Good eye by Dante. I love how tiny Dante's hat is. Oh, got a little piece of contact there. Pablo missed it. It's going out to left. Dante should not go to second, but he's going to. Throw in to Keisha. She's got it. Billie Jean to Billie Jean. Caught in a run down. Back and out number 3. Okay. All right. So this White Sox team has run themselves into several outs already. And still a big goose egg on the board. Here's Maria. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. Top of the third here. Bombers up 1-0. Big swing and a miss. That's well foul. 0-2. Oh, she hit it foul again. Staying alive. Another 2-strike piece of contact. That is strike 3. Angela dots are up. And that will do it for Maria. So that'll bring Vicky, who's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, to the plate. Swing and a miss. Very late on that. I think the ball was out of the frame by the time she swung. That is a ball outside. Big swing and a miss again. That one too early. Vicky can't dial the timing in. She's down 0-2 or 1-2. Angela winds fire. Strike 3. That is another strikeout for Angela. Giving Lisa a run for her money. They have just a little bit better fielding and slightly worse or slightly less bad base running. Ahmed Khan hits it to Lisa. Lisa throws to first. That is put out number 3. So the Sox have Stephanie, Ernie, and Lisa coming to the plate. In the bottom of the third inning.
Okay, I'm just going to keep my eye on the ball and knock the cover off of it.
All right, sounds good, Stephanie. Stephanie really does just need one swing to tie this game up. One swing and some better base running here. Okay, missed that. Oh. Maria threw one more fireball pitch and said, I'm out. Pablo's coming in to pitch. That's a 2-ball count now. 2 specialty pitches, and neither of them for strikes. Pablo winds and fires. Oh, it's hit. It's going. Ricky has a shot at it, but he just kind of stood there. It's going to get past Ricky. Stephanie's off to second. It's rolling. Vicky misses it. She's going to third. Ooh, it's still happening out there. Vicky's coming in. She throws it to Ricky. Ricky with a terrible shot. It's going to be an inside the park home run. Stephanie Morgan scores. 1-1. Wow. This game's incredible. I can't wait for Backyard Baseball 01. Might get some off-day content with that after the All-Star game. And hey, that's what I said. Stephanie Morgan just needed to put one good swing on the ball. It wasn't a great swing, but just a good swing, some good base running, and she's able to figure it out As Pablo, they switch Maria for Pablo. And Pablo immediately gives up an inside the park home run. Brutal. Ernie stood there and looked at 3 strikes. 3 straight strikes. Lisa Crockett steps in. Her first appearance at the plate.
Give me something I can hit.
All right. I think we've had 2 batters on this White Sox team be like, hey, hook me up. Don't worry about it. Give me something I can hit. Hook me up. Like, make this real easy for me because we're not good. Lisa, kind of a... I mean, she was Paul Skeens. She got Skeens in the first game that we did a while back. Because she pitched absolutely brilliantly, and then her team did absolutely nothing for her. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 with 1 away. So you just wonder if this Sox defense, can they hold long enough? That was horribly early, and that's outnumbered. I don't know why you're looking at me all mad. That was your fault. Can the defense of this Sox team hold to get Stephanie one more at-bat?
Step up to the plate.
Bottom of the 6th with like 2 outs. She's about to hit a walk-off home run. Jorge with a big swing and a miss. Elevating pitch. Not really sure what that was. That was a bunt. And 0-2. And a hack and a miss. And that'll be a strikeout. So the Sox do what they need to do. They put 1 run on the board, but it's not a lot happening here. We got the nerd coming up. It's Dmitry Petrovich. 0 for 1. Angela diced him up last time. It was a left hook, a right hook, and a left hook. See if she does. No, she goes with the wibbly wobbler. Misses for a ball. Ball 1. Ooh, ball 2 on that one. Dimitri making some adjustments here. It's a good take on that, like, the one that just goes, like, all over the place. But Angela, as he gets a little piece of contact there, right back to Angela. Angela, a little slow. It gets past Stephanie. Dimitri, he's heading to second for some reason. Ernie's chased him down. Throws to Lisa, and he's out at second. Okay. Oh. Dimitri did a good job to adjust there. And then didn't know what to do once he got on the bases. I just keep running, right? Ricky Johnson steps in, and we've seen that a lot from the Sox too, so a lot of outs running into either side. Way too early on the swing there for Ricky Johnson, who was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. It was genuinely a good change, though. Dimitri saw 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 3 swings on 3 strikes. It was out. It was a pretty bad at-bat. Slowed down a little bit, got a little contact, ran himself into an out. Pitch number 40 is a big Spinarino? And it's 2-1. Johnson with the ball on his shoulders. We see yet another specialty power pitch, whatever it's called. Big hook way inside, and that'll be a walk. So I'll let Billie Jean Blackwood come on in. Angela's losing it a little bit. She might be kind of gassed. Hit her with some more juice. No, instead it's going to be a swing right to Lisa. Gets past Lisa. Reese doesn't read it well either. That's going all the way to the wall. There are 2 of the slower players on the field coming into Lisa. And they're going to... Oh, Lisa with a bad throw. It's going to allow a run to score. Jorge and Stephanie are in kind of a weird spot. And it's 2-1 Bombers. That's the defense. Oh, all of a sudden, Billie Jean Blackwood's coming to home, and she's not even going to turn around, and she's out at home plate. Okay, what the... Here's Keisha. Can the Sox defense be good enough to get Stephanie Morgan another at-bat? They were not. Angela's been missing some pitches, gave up the hit, and they'll bring in Mikey Thomas. Whoa! Big swing and a miss from Keisha. She saw that freeze pitch pretty well. Not well enough, though. You have Lisa, who we've seen be very good on the mound. Mikey winds and fires. Keisha fouls it off the third base line. 2-2. 2 gone here. Pretty sure Mikey just picked his nose, and now he's going to throw the ball. All right, don't hit that booger ball. Or maybe do. It's going to go up the first base line. That's going to be fair. And the ball just outran her. It outpaced her just enough. As Reese will step in against Pablo. Pablo 12 pitches, 3 strikeouts after giving up the inside the park home run.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
You didn't play very well in center field there. And you looked at a strike. Right down the chute, 0-1. Pablo winds, fires, gets the strike at the top of the zone. 0-2 very quickly on Reese, who said, and I quote, "I've got this game figured out." And a big swing and a miss. So quick 3 strikes, and that'll do it. To bring up Mikey Thomas, who is currently pitching for this White Sox team.
Right down the middle for me.
Pablo winds and fires. Mikey with a good little piece of contact there, just couldn't straighten it out. That'll be foul up the third base line. Comes a spitball from Pablo, and it's in for strike number 2. Pablo, big hook. Mikey fouls it away.
Let's go, Blue.
Pablo winds, fires. It's a ball. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch to me, but it's not a strike. 1-2 count on Mikey. Pablo winds, fires. And a good job to stay alive. Fouls it off yet again. Pablo. Mikey. Putting up a fight. Ball on the outside. What a set of eyes Mikey has. It is tough to tell sometimes. That's going to be a ball or a strike. Another big hook. Mikey staying alive. Just keeps fouling pitches off. 2-2 the count. There's yet another one. Mikey puts it up the third base line. It's right to Ricky. Ricky throws over to Keisha. Keisha has it. That's a great at-bat from Mikey. I know it's an out. I get that. But it is a solid at-bat. Fouled off a number of pitches. Challenged Ricky. Foul ball for Angela. Looks at an 0-1 count with 2 away. Down by 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh, hit way up there. Probably going to come down foul. That indeed will be foul. Off the light post slash espresso machine. So the White Sox have kind of figured something out with Pablo. They just can't straighten the balls out. That's a ball. A lot of foul balls in these last 2 at-bats. Oh. Dimitri talking garbage there talking trash in the crowd there. Statistically. Oh, popped up and foul. Oh, too early. Angel in a bit of an auto swing mode, and that should do it. That is, I believe, strikeout number 5 for Pablo. So we'll head to the top of the 5th inning. And here he comes. Pablo 1 for 1 today with a triple. Facing off against Mikey, who gave him quite a bit of trouble at the dish. Mikey throws. That's inside, ball 1.
You kids are playing like little crazy monkeys.
See, yet another ball. 2-0 count. That pitch looked good, but Pablo has better eyes than I do.
You there, miss.
That's looked a little inside the whole way, maybe a little high. Either way, 3-0. Oh, and he's going to get a swing from Pablo. Pablo up the first base line. He's going to sit tight after a single.
Not bad at all.
Angela at shortstop might be the worst decision they could have made. She does not have the speed for that. She should probably be a catcher. I think Stephanie might be... No, Stephanie's at third. She's been at third. Also, putting her anywhere near Stephanie. Oh, as we have kind of a swinging bunt. Mikey has a beat on it. He's going to try and go to second. They don't know where to go. Ernie chasing down Jocinda. Pablo's going home. Lisa, you got to throw it home. Annie with the play at the plate. He's out. Double play in the most bizarre way. Pablo got greedy and tried to get a run while they were distracted. We should have just stayed at third. Good throw from Lisa. Good play behind the dish by Annie to not let that go by. That would have been a devastating third run. Instead, they find themselves only down by 1. Stephanie's got to be coming up here soon. Ball 1. Following the foul ball. Mikey throwing his 12th pitch here. No strikeouts for him. He's been a little wild. There's strike 2. It was a 3-0 count, I think, that Pablo swung on, and smartly just got to first. Ball up high, evens it out. 2-2 with 2 outs.
You kids are playing like little crazy monkeys.
Popped in the air for Annie. She lets it drop. She trips. Mikey still with a shot to get there, but just a hair late. And she manages to leg out a single. Annie had that ball dead to rights, but just could not make the play. Ball inside. Ball inside, 2-0. Kind of a similar start to what we got when he was facing off against Pablo. Ooh, a swinging strike there. Mikey still has not registered a strikeout. 17 pitches in.
Let's see some action or something.
Oh, and that one gets hit right back to Mikey. Mikey fields, goes to second. Lisa can't get it, but still gets the out because it's a force out. Maria is just a little too slow to get there. Speaking of Annie, who missed a golden opportunity to get out of that inning, she'll lead off the bottom of the 5th. Oh, a nice hit. Gonna get past Ricky. Gonna get to Vicky. She's gonna try for 2 as the throw comes into Keisha. Keisha, Billie Jean, and that's an out. Okay. It is maybe the most frustrating thing in the world about this game is if you throw behind the computer, they will always try to take that extra base.
I'm ready for you.
Dante steps to the plate, 0 for 1. He swings and misses. 0 and 1. Oh my goodness. Just an awful swing at that big left hook. And an even worse swing at the same pitch. Okay, well, Dante puts up basically 0 fight. Stephanie Morgan 1 for 1 with the inside the park home run. She's coming up in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. I thought it'd be maybe the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs, but Pablo taking on Stephanie here. If they can get through this, that one's fouled off. they can get through this at bat, I think that the Bombers are in a perfect spot to win this game. It's going up the third baseline. That is a foul ball. Ball one. Stephanie with a good eye to let that one go. Pablo looking for strikeout number 7. Stephanie looking to keep the inning alive. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Spitball hit up there in the air. It's foul if it just stays up. Ricky lets it drop. Ricky was right there, but couldn't let it go. Stephanie hits it right back to Pablo. Oh, it gets right past Pablo. It's going to Billie Jean. She's going to stay at first oh so smartly. Maria is just so in the way. I don't know what was going on there. I'm going to bring up Ernie Steele 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Runner on first. Another spitball from Pablo. High for ball 1. 1-0 count with 2 outs. Oh, that looked like a really good pitch to hit, but Ernie can't make contact. Here comes a big hook. Ernie pops this one up. Billie Jean running for it. Does she have it? She does. That'll retire the side, and we will head to the top of the 6th. Ahmed, Dimitri, Ricky coming up for the Bombers. Mikey's still on the mound. Popped up. That's going to go right back to him if he can make the play. Fires it to Ernie. A little bit of a cannon on him there. As Dimitri steps in 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ran into his second out. It should have been a single, but it wasn't. Oh, he gets a little bit of contact there. Stephanie with an opportunity. She misses it. Angela misses it. It's going all the way to Jorge. As Angela stands, okay, Angela was ready. Now Dimitri's going for second. Fires over to Lisa. Now he's turned around, going to Ernie. Out. He waited until when to move? That'll bring in Ricky. Oh, 2 outs. That one's popped up. Mikey. He's looking at it, looking at it. Little hop there and gets the out. So it's going to come down to Lisa, Jorge, and Reese to keep this game alive for the Sox.
Give me something I can hit.
Pablo with 6 strikeouts since taking over in the 4th. That's a ball up high. Oh, big swing and a miss. I don't think she was really going to get that ball. That swing looks short. 1-1. Ball up high. 2-1. Ooh, late on that one. Good change of speed there. And Heater coming in a little more deceptively after the big hooks. Comes Pablo, outside ball 3. Full count to Lisa Crockett. And it's strike 3. Okay, she didn't even swing at that one. So Lisa 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. That'll bring in Jorge Garcia. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. That's a ball outside as Pablo throws pitch number 50. 7 strikeouts on the day. Oh, Jorge gets a pretty good piece of it. Billie Jean's chasing. Oh, it's off for Jorge's got to stay at first. Keisha recovers, and that will be a 1-out single to bring up Reese. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Okay, this time I'm gonna smack it.
Oh, Pablo. Or, excuse me, Reese up the third baseline, but that is foul. Sox have done a better job over the last inning or two getting a little bit of contact on there as the laugher comes in for strike number 2. Big hook. Reese fouls it off and stays alive. Not exactly sure who's coming up next, but barring a double play, they'll get a shot to try and do something. A bunt, and that's an out. Okay. Well, he bunted foul. That was likely, could have been a... Oh, my God, Reese. It's Mikey Thomas.
Right down the middle for me.
He did face Pablo pretty well. I just don't think Garcia has a ton of speed on first. Mikey takes a look at strike number 1.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, gets a little piece of it. If it stays fair, he might have a shot at it. Vicky comes over, makes the catch to end the game. Vicky with a terrific catch there to seal the Blue Bombers' victory 2-1. The White Sox were in a pretty miserable spot, if I'm being honest, throughout this entire game. They had 3 hits. Both of them were for Stephanie. She had a single and a home run. They had a single from Jorge in the top of the 9th. He did his job, but it was just too far to get. I mean, you had to get through Reese, Mikey, Angela, Annie, Dante, and then get to Stephanie. This team just did not have the offense, and they also didn't have the defense, because if you were to look at the Bombers, I mean, you take a look at, they have Ahmed, Keisha, Pablo, Jocinda. That's a terrific 3 right there. And they combined for only 3 hits. Jocinda only had 2 at-bats, but didn't do anything. They did only have 4 hits total, and 2 of them were Pablo. Keisha got a knock on a single. Pablo had a single and a triple. Maria had a single as well. But then Vicky, Ahmed, Dimitri, Billie Jean didn't have anything, and that's why you would want Keisha, Pablo, and Jocinda way up here. Just some lineup optimization, but 2-1 is your final. And that will do it for today's episode of, I guess technically what would be qualified as off-day content. If you'd like more content from me, I post in the mornings and in the evenings. You can subscribe over here. I'll be back in MLB The Show tomorrow for to begin a 3-game set against the New York Yankees. And then we'll be in Detroit, and then it'll be the All-Star break, so you'll get those 6 games. The Home Run Derby on Monday, the All-Star game on Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday will be off-day content, which probably will be MLB The Show 1. Backyard Baseball 2001. We'll take a look at that. Maybe we'll play some games. We'll do some stuff. But those will be for Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll be back into action. I believe it's immediately a 17-game stretch for the Mariners yet again. So enjoy this off-day content while it lasts, because we don't get it very often, apparently. And we'll see you around for more new baseball right here every single day. More Backyard Baseball up there. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your night.